We talk about leadership like it's a position, but real leadership has nothing to do with titles. In a world full of quick promotions and influencer CEOs, let's talk about what it actually means to be a great leader today. And before you think, who is this person to tell me about leadership? My name is Vasunda Veronica Malama. I have spent several years stepping into projects that were either struggling, sometimes failing, and helping turn them around. And through that journey, I've learned one thing. Leadership isn't about control, it's about connection. So today, let's break down what great leadership actually looks like. So many people have big titles, but they aren't true leaders. They're managers with power. Real leadership isn't about how many people report into you. It's about how many people trust you. You see, you cannot command people to be loyal to you. You have to earn it through consistency, fairness, and integrity. I've seen teams follow someone who has no title because they believed in that person's vision, while ignoring their boss, who never listened. That's the difference. Authority demands control. Leadership inspires. True leadership is influence built on trust, not just hierarchy. So everyone talks about charisma and vision. What about courage? That's the underrated superpower. Because it's easy for us to talk about change when it's safe. It's hard to be the change when the stakes are high. Great leaders don't wait for the perfect moment though. They make tough calls when it matters the most. They own their mistakes publicly and they give credit to their teams. I've worked with leaders who stood up for their people even when it cost them politically. That's real courage. That's what separates the good leaders from the greats. Empathy and self-awareness. They're the glue that keeps the teams together. And the best leaders, they don't just understand the project goals or work objectives. They understand people. What drives them? What frustrates them? What inspires them? So emotional intelligence is not just a soft skill, it's strategic. It helps you read the room, build the ability to diffuse conflict, and just bring out the best in others. I've seen leaders who could sense that their teams were burning out, even before anyone said anything out loud. And then they would course correct, adjust. That's awareness. And when people feel seen, they show up for you with more energy, more creativity, and ownership. Leadership looks nothing like it did 10 years ago. Authority has shifted to collaboration and connection. And the best leaders today, they're not the loudest in the room. They're the ones asking, what do you think? We've entered the age of collective intelligence, diverse voices, hybrid teams, and digital-first environments. So it's no longer about commanding from the top. It's about empowering from the center. Words like agility, adaptability, innovation, these are no longer optional. The leaders that are winning today are the ones who empower others to be leaders themselves. They see their teams as their partners, not subordinates. That's the new leadership currency. Collaboration over control. And the best leaders, they've never called themselves bosses or masters. They've always been students of leadership. They stay curious, they ask for feedback, and they're not afraid to keep evolving when they need to. So people don't follow the perfect leaders, they follow the real ones. Leaders who say, I don't have all the answers, but I'm committed to finding them. The realness builds trust faster than any polished speech ever could. And when you keep it real, your team are going to do the same. So we all talk about leadership like it's about confidence and vision and authority, but great leaders that I've worked with, in my experience, that I've learned from the best, they're the ones who admit when they're lost, they admit when they're wrong. They listen more than they speak, and they take bold steps forward regardless of the situation. That's leadership. Not some title, not the spotlight, but the courage to lead even when it's uncomfortable. So now, I want to hear from you. What do you think makes someone a great leader? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. And if this resonates with you, hit like, subscribe, and join me for more talks on leadership and transformation. Because we all know leadership starts with how you show up, not the title that you hold.